Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if this is your first time here. If you enjoy plus size fashion as well as the occasional makeup, beauty or lifestyle related video, I hope you stick around and subscribe to my channel. Today's video is a makeup video, but as usual I'm also going to be talking, just chatting about stuff while I do my makeup because otherwise I find it awkward. And yes, my camera is currently balanced on top of a huge pile of eyeshadow palettes, so I'm really hoping that it won't like fall down. Anyway, today I'm going to be using the NikkieTutorials and Beauty Bay pressed pigment palette. You have probably seen like millions of actual beauty YouTubers use this, but there were people on my Instagram who said they wanted to see me do a look with it, so here we go, I guess. I've already used this a few times, so it looks like this. These are the shades, so there's a nice amount of shimmers and mattes, and it has this kind of lighter side and darker side, which is the whole theme of like the temple that has these two different sides. So I've already used this a couple of times, so I can give you kind of my opinions about it. I do think that the shimmers in this palette are really good. They are super like soft and buttery, and they just look stunning on the eye. So they are really nice. I really like this one here, this kind of pink shimmer. Can't get it to focus because I don't know how to do this stuff. Called Roxy Catan. I really like that. And also this one, All In. This golden shimmer. It looks really nice. So yeah, the shimmers are really good. The mattes they're not bad, but they're not like super pigmented, which personally I don't really mind that. I kind of expected them to be like super pigmented but also really powdery mattes, but they're not, and you have to work a little bit more with some of them. I actually kind of prefer it this way. As a person who's not like super talented when it comes to makeup, I do prefer it that they are not that pigmented, because it's easier to blend and easier to kind of play around with it to see how bright you want it to be, like things like that. So yeah, I don't really mind that. I've seen some reviews that say that the mattes are not that good, and I agree that the shimmers are a lot better and the mattes they could be better, but I haven't even used all of them. So I will insert a couple of photos of the looks I've already done so far. I did a look, I've done like warm toned red looks, a few, and then I did one with this kind of like Harry Potter Slytherin inspired look with this green and silver here, so EU and Underground, which I really did like. So yeah, I think today we're going to do something maybe with the blue shades, because I haven't used those as much. So yeah, I've already done my face makeup, because that's not very interesting to film. About the palette, by the way, I like that there is this like magnifying mirror, so that's a cool idea in theory, but I don't really, when I'm doing this makeup, doing my makeup, this is kind of like, it's pretty heavy and not that practical to, you know, use the mirror. So I could have lived without the mirrors personally, but I get the idea that it's like cool that you have this normal mirror and then this one that's kind of like magnifying, so you can really see what you're doing there. But otherwise, I don't think they are like super practical, especially because they're like on the sides here. So yeah, that's just, otherwise I really like the packaging. So yeah, I think I'm going to just start doing my eyeshadow. I've done everything else, like except I've done blush and my brows and things like that. So I'm just going to do the eyeshadow, and then I have a couple of options for lips and highlighters, so we'll see where the eyeshadow takes us. I'm like totally blind without my glasses, so I'm taking this really pale blue color called Plot Twist and putting that kind of all over the lid. I haven't used this shade before, like at all. It's not bad. I feel like in the cool toned ones, like the green one, the pigmentation was better than in some of the warm or the red ones. But like I said, I find them pretty easy to blend and easy to like layer, so I don't mind. Also, this is a very cheap palette. It was 30 euros from Beauty Bay, so I don't know if I think there was like a new, they sold out, but I think there was like a new, they like restocked, but I don't know if that's sold out already as well. So in that sense, this might be kind of, if you're thinking about getting the palette, this video may not be that helpful. But yeah, what I've been up to, well, as I've mentioned, I'm unemployed right now, but for academics, like being unemployed, it doesn't really mean that there's like nothing to do. There are like grants to apply for, like, and I still have some articles like that I need to write, but obviously I'm at the same time I'm looking for jobs, so that's not like, that's just something I do on my free time. But yeah, at the moment there's not like amazing opportunities for people from like academia outside of like the normal grants and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm using natural light and the sun keeps kind of coming and going. It's the reason why I usually do these days, I do my makeup, like I do my eyeshadow first because of the fallout. But yeah, I had a lot of, in September was like crazy. I had a lot of stuff going on in September. I'm going to use this blue, like a darker blue shade called Amsterdam. I really like Amsterdam. I've only been there once, but it was really cool. I really want to go there again. Yeah, last month was like kind of crazy. There were so many of these like big foundations, and like the Academy of Finland which is a really big, a really like a major part of research funding in Finland comes from the Academy Finland. So I applied for their funding, and yeah, there was a lot in September, and now I've just been kind of like recovering. But there are other applications that I need to write, and I don't know, I feel like almost like being unemployed is more hard work than actually having a job, because you have to constantly be on the lookout for like things you can apply for, and especially this year there are so many people who are like out of work because of the thing that we can't talk about here on YouTube. I honestly don't know where I'm going with this eye look, except that apparently I want it to be really blue. This is kind of what I'm talking about, is that it's not immediately like super duper pigmented like you would assume. Maybe that the color looks like it would be like pow, but it's not. But also there's not a lot of fallout, so I do appreciate that. It's also more kind of more purple than I assume, or like a purplish blue. It's pretty. I think I need another brush to really blend that. Yeah, talking about the thing that we can't talk about, it's kind of getting worse here in Finland, or I guess in Europe, in other European countries as well, because I think during the summer everyone kind of, we were all kind of well, we knew that it wasn't over, but we were all kind of relieved that okay, the numbers are going down and everything's going to be okay, places are reopening. And now, of course, the numbers are back up again. And yeah, a lot of the, at least in the area where I live, a lot of that is because of like student parties. People, mostly like people in their early 20s, are the ones who are affected, which is, in a way, it's good because it's not as dangerous as it is for older people. But on the other hand, I'm kind of annoyed that, like, seriously, you guys can't just wait, like, and not party. But I mean, who am I to talk? I wasn't, when I was like 19 or 20, I wasn't like super responsible either. So it's, and when, especially if you, I moved to a new city when I started at university. So if you're new in a new, completely new city and you don't know anyone, and all your classes are online classes, you're not gonna meet anyone. So if the parties are the only way to meet people, I kind of understand why people go there, and it's probably really difficult to not go, because there will be this like fear of missing out, which I remember. I talk like I'm really like old and wizened, but I remember when I was like 20 that I was really afraid of missing out on something if I like, even if I didn't want to go out and I wanted to kind of just stay home and chill, I was really afraid of missing out on something. So I can relate to that. But on the other hand, this year is, for all of us, we kind of have to skip stuff, and we have to do things that decisions that aren't what we wanted. For me, at least, the biggest thing was probably that I wasn't able to like celebrate my PhD. When I got my PhD in the spring, I wasn't able to celebrate it with like my friends and family, except like over Skype. And even though it didn't feel that bad then, because I was just glad that it was over, now I'm kind of like, when I think about it, I do feel like I didn't get the kind of closure I really wanted, because I haven't been even able to have, like, sit down and have dinner with all of my, like, supervisors, and it does suck. It really sucks. I really wanted to do that, because it's kind of it's a big thing, and it's kind of like a tradition. And also, now that I've done the PhD, I've like graduated, and now I'm just trying to get some funding for some postdoc research, or like a position as a postdoctoral research fellow, or any kind of job really. It just feels like, I don't know, was it all for nothing? I know it wasn't, but sometimes it feels like that. And I think it's just because this year everything is so crazy and we can't do things like we normally would, and then there's this kind of lack of closure and lack of it feels like everything's, you know, like suspended in the air somehow, like things are nothing's happening, we're just stuck. I don't know if you can relate to that, but that's how I feel. Okay, I think I'm going to move on to the shimmery shadow, so that's what it looks like now. So I'm taking this shimmery shade right here, NikkieTutorials, and I'm gonna use my finger because I think that's the best for the shimmery ones. Oh my god, that is so pretty. That is so freaking pretty. Anyway, my plan for today is kind of, well, it's already like 3 in the afternoon now, because I slept kind of late and I didn't really have anything much to do for today. I kind of wanted to go over my wardrobe, like put away the summer clothes and get out the winter stuff, because it is already October, so it feels like it might be time for that. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the shimmer. So off camera, I put a little bit of the Amsterdam and NikkieTutorials on the lower lash line as well, and then I used this like white shimmer shade Ivy in the inner corner, and then I just, because I feel like the blue shimmers had a bit more fallout than the other ones, I used my MAC. Sorry, this is like disgusting. I used my MAC Pro Longwear concealer to kind of clean it up a bit. I think it looks quite pretty. Not something that I would like usually do, but I think it looks okay. So I think now I'm going to highlight and then put on some setting spray, and then I'm going to do my lashes. And for mascara, I'm going to use this Essence Lash Princess. I hope it focuses. This is a really good, this says it's a false lash effect mascara, but it's a really good one. And then for liner, I'm gonna use this Catrice Clean ID eyeliner. It says that it's like 99% natural ingredients and vegan, so if that's important to you, great. That's a really good one. Like for the price, that's like amazing. Let's go in with the highlight first. So I have my Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit, and I'm gonna need a mirror for that because this one doesn't have one. I think I'm going to use the color Blue Eyes. This is very like an Ice Queen look, I think. Very Elsa or something. So this seems appropriate. I'm just I'm gonna put on that with this little fan brush, a little bit on the brow bone, and then the cheekbones. Yeah, I feel like that's enough. And then I have this Revolution Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix Hydrating and Plumping Makeup Fixing Spray. This is really good. I really like this. It really does hydrate, and it has a good, like the mist is like very misty and not like, you know, spray. Like this Maybelline Lasting Fix one I got because I just couldn't find anything else in my local store, and I really needed one, and I hate this one because this is like, it's like a water gun or something. It's like very, well, now it did an okay job, but it usually just, it just like squirts out the stuff, and it doesn't mist evenly, so I find that annoying. I have my fan. This is really even, and it feels really good and hydrating. And I'm definitely like a dewy girl. I don't like matte makeup fixing sprays. I prefer the dewy hydrating ones because I am dry as a dragon. Alright, the eyes are done. So, like I said, I use this Catrice eyeliner and then this Essence Lash Princess mascara. I didn't put on false eyelashes. Take my glasses off for a second. So I didn't put on any false eyelashes because I think this look is kind of already kind of out there and dramatic without false lashes, and sometimes I just don't feel like it, you know. I just don't feel like wearing false eyelashes every day. That's just a reality. So now I have to decide on the lips. I have a couple of options here. So I have this Buxom liquid lipstick. I feel that's a bit too pink, maybe. Then I have this NYX liquid suede lipstick, which I think the color might be nice, but this is really drying, and my lips are already dry. So what I think I'm going to do is go in with these two. So this is the Catrice Power Plumping Gel Lipstick in the shade 110, and then I have the Kimchi Cosmetics High Key Gloss in the shade 10 Natural Pink. So I think this is what we're going to do. Hopefully it works out. I don't have a nude lip liner at the moment, so we're not doing lip liner. I know, I think some people think that's like a crime, but yeah. I think this is quite nice. The Catrice lipsticks are like Catrice products in general, but especially like their like liquid products like lipsticks and the eyeliners and glosses and stuff are pretty good. I'm also actually wearing their foundation today, so this is the HD liquid coverage foundation. So yeah, considering the price point, they are pretty good. Then I'm going to go over it with a kimchi gloss just to get a little bit more gloss and a little bit more like that pinky nude shade. Yeah, I think it looks pretty nice with this eye. My hair is like, I washed it before going to bed last night, so it is what it is. I think I'm going to put on some earrings, because you know I always have to put on some earrings. Oh. I am dropping literally everything, but I have these. I think these will be like the perfect match. I don't remember where these are from, I'm sorry. That's like most of my jewelry is like from H&M or like cheap stores like that. That can't be the most comfortable place to sleep, but apparently it is. Hey baby. Hey baby. As always, I'm also going to show you my outfit. So today I am wearing, actually both pieces are from Pretty Little Thing. So I'm wearing this knit crop top without the bra because I'm at home and there is no way in hell I'm going to wear a bra around the house for no reason. And then this skirt with a ruffle on it, which is like blue and white, which maybe inspired the eye look a little bit as well. Someone commented that this skirt was like just on the right side of granny chic, and I love that comment. I was originally wearing the whole set, the top and the skirt, and I realized that the top had a rip in it, so I put that in my pile of clothes to fix and or alter, and just switch to this black one. So yeah, nothing special, just something to wear around the house because I'm not going anywhere. Alright, so that was kind of my get ready with me slash my, I don't know if you would call it a review of the NikkieTutorials and Beauty Bay palettes. As for the palette, I really do enjoy it. I think it's a 9 out of 10. I have to deduct points for the fact that the mattes are not quite as good as the shimmers, and the fact that the packaging is a bit bulky with the mirrors. So I personally could have done without them, but I don't know, as I was doing my makeup just now using the mirrors, it wasn't like super difficult or anything, but I don't think I would do that on like a daily basis. So those are more like preference things, but on the whole I think it's a really good palette with a really good price point, and I think Nikkie did a really good job with it. So congrats to her. I'm glad she's been really successful. She's one of my favorite beauty YouTubers, and yeah, I'm happy with what I bought, and I don't feel like I wasted any money on that palette. So yeah, that was this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you would like to see more makeup or beauty related content, and comment down below what kind of content you would like to see in the future. So yeah, as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. It really helps with the whole engagement algorithm thing if you do leave a comment, so I hope you do. And I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.